think you guys gonna have to make space for Jacob now, because he's gonna, oh, no. You're gonna have to find him a spot down here. Just letting you know.
Well, we're here, and I really don't want to talk about this because I've been avoiding this subject for a while, and I feel like something that needs to be said. Um, I could just make a video easily of this, but I'm alright here, so fuck it. Um, so if you're watching on the playback, you know, um, hi, I guess. So I have be transparent with y'all, right? I know I'm stuttering. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. But I feel like it's only right for y'all to understand, for y'all to know, and um for me to be able to say it out, out loud, and so I can hear it myself. But do I personally as a wise, I have a severe money problem, right? And I because the thing is that I don't have a job, right? I don't. So if you don't know that, I don't have a job. And the reason why I don't have a job is because I have um kind of I don't want to work a job that I won't enjoy. I want to find a job I want I want, that I would enjoy. And it is not easy finding a job like the ones that I enjoy because I personally enjoy something that deals with being creative, like being a writer, a screenwriter, a director, a movie, something like that. But that stuff takes time, and that takes most of the time. If you want to get into it quick, you have to have a diploma already. I have to go to school for stuff that I want to get a job in, but yet I can't go to school either because I have to pay for the classes and I don't have a job to pay for the classes because I don't want the job to pay for the class. I don't want a basic job, you know what I mean? I want a creative special job. I want to be able to make money doing what I love to do. And yet I'm in this space where I don't know what to do. I don't know where I should go. Because I'm at this point where personally I don't want to live this life of this constant cycle of going to work, coming home, going to sleep, and waking up, going to work, doing the same thing over and over again. I don't want that cycle. And I'm saying that in a general aspect, I'm not saying it because of that's what happens to everybody. I'm saying that that's what, that's the cycle it is. It's a cycle. It's if you want more money, you work more for other people that are making money off of you when you're making barely enough to take care of your apartment or whatever, right? And while they're over here, like they're making fucking millions because it's their fucking company, right? And I feel that my problem is that my main problem is that I am very stubborn, right? I am a stubborn asshole. Like I cannot my when I have my mindset on something, I do not want to change it because if I feel like I change it, my whole life just is ruined. You know, everything I've lived up for is crumbled to the ground. That is how I feel when somebody tries to suggest something different. You know what I mean? And something different than how I already feel. And I have a plan, you know, and it's funny because I have this huge plan for my channel, and I know that once I get to a certain place in my channel, I'm gonna start making the money that I need to make. But I have to get there first, you know what I mean? But I also have to get through the worst times, which is my grandma just said, you know, the family meeting that we just called, and she was, you know, sitting over there talking about um how like I have 30 days, right? I have 30 days until she she said that she was going to um take me downtown and put me on welfare if I don't get a job, right? Which technically she can't make me do it, but then if I don't do it, she'll probably just kick me out of the house. So I'll be homeless, which I'm not too upset about, you know, because honestly, I don't really, this is weird because I have this mentality where I don't really care, right, what happens to me. And I just want other people to be, you know, to live their best lives, but my life personally is going to hell, you know, and I'm going to like, you know what I mean? Like, but I if she won't see that unless I was to tell you like I am now, you know, and it's hard to navigate something like that because I know what I'm doing. I know what the plan is. I know what I'm trying to get to, but yet I'm here stuck in this rock in a hard place, and I have a lot of choices, you know, to make. And I feel like I don't know if that's a lot of people my age that they have to deal with, but for me right now, it is tough. It is hard. You know, sometimes, you know, when I have like sometimes when I have a tough thing to deal with that's like a rock in a hard place, it gets really tough. It gets really hard. You know, like now I don't feel it now, but I did a couple days ago. I did feel it where I was like, this is so much to the point where I just want to die. Like that's just the best thing to do right now. Like in this situation, it feels like dying is like the most appropriate action to take, and it's not, but that's how it feels at the time, you know. And because life is it's so tough, it is so difficult, you know, to try to make so many choices all at once, and it's like you know. And it's not like you know which one's the right choice. Everybody can yell at you saying that this is the right choice. This is the right choice. This is always the right choice. This is always, you know. But in the end of the day, nobody knows what the right choice is because we're all living our own personal lives and we all have our own decisions to make for our own personal lives. You know, so you can't. Nobody can like honestly. That's why I get the mentality from like nobody can make you do something unless you yourself choose to do it. You know what I mean? And it is it's a tough place because it's your family, right? First of all, it's your family that is telling you this, and you're supposed to trust your family. And there's this you know society thinking where if your family tells you something that you should do, or they say that you have to do it, then you end up believing it because number one, they're older than you. You think, well, of course they have more, you know, what do you call it? They have more wisdom or knowledge than you, right? And number two, they're your family. Of course, they only want what's best for you. So of course, what they're saying is gotta be right, right? And there's just other reasons, and maybe I'm just weird, but like I see through all that. Like I can't see how, like, maybe my mind is just so weird like that, or the point where I just like the regular societal viewings of things just doesn't. I don't agree with like a lot of it. I don't agree with like that you should listen to everything your elders tell you, because first of all, your elders lived a different life than you. They experience things differently than you. So if they tell you something, they're saying it because they themselves experienced it and that's how they dealt with it. But they are not you, so you can't make that decision. They can't make that decision for you because they're not you. And they're not living your life. If they was living your life, they will not make the same decision that they made if it was their life. You know what I mean? Like it's the nuance is insane. The nuance is so confusing. And I'm just spilling stuff out of my mouth right now. Let me read the chat real quick. I didn't read any of the chat. Hey Hope, I hear you, Isaiah. Yeah, I'm stubborn too. Also, I'm a Taurus. Yeah, I'm an Aries, so I'm I am just stubborn from the get. Once you can find a steady job is a permanent thing. Gotta feel your passions or whatever works out for you. Thanks, Tyrone. We can't judge before you get there. Who knows? You might enjoy this regular job as well. I experience your fingers. Yeah, and no, I understand where they're coming from, but I just can't. I can't allow myself to just give up on what I've already started. Like I've already started this journey. My mentality is already set for this journey. I already know that there's going to be consequences for me doing this. I am ready to accept those consequences. Maybe when I get to the point where like, okay, maybe it doesn't turn out like I thought it would, then maybe I'll go like, you know, I don't know, I'll fucking we call it. I'll go back to a normal basic bitch life. I don't know. Like I don't. I feel like mental wise. I'm far. I've grown to be accustomed to sticking headstrong in this idea that I have and not giving up until I get some type of um end result. It doesn't, whether it's good or bad. It's got to be some result. And like when I like say if I when I reach 1K subscribers, right? If I'm not making the certain amount of money every month, then I could start like saying, well, I'm not making as much money as I thought I would. So let me try and see how I can increase that money, with a regular part-time job or something like that. But I'm not even there yet. So I feel like personally that still have a I still have a chance. You know what I mean? There's still a chance there. Maybe it's hopeful thinking. Maybe I'm just being dumb. I don't know. All I know is that I can't give up yet. I can't give up. Even if I go homeless, I'm gonna still do my best to upload videos every single day, all the time. You know, I don't know how. Well, I have my phone, so that's that. So, and that's I'll upload, use my phone. I'll go to a Starbucks or something. I'll go and upload the video, and that's that. I don't, I don't know. I just feel like I'm like there's only two ways this could work out. For at least how I'm seeing it. Like one way is that I this actually works, and we'll be making I'm gonna be making a lot of, I'll be making enough money to be able to make more money and to take care of myself. Um, and or there's other part where I don't make it and I'm still trying to make it, like hopelessly doing the same thing over and over again, hoping that something comes out. And that's the definition of insanity. And I'm sitting on the side of the street, like recording myself, uploading to YouTube for no fucking reason. When I've obviously failed, but yet here I am still trying to make videos, but I don't know. I'm so dedicated to this and it's just I can't I feel like it's not right for me to give up. And whatever happens in the future, whatever happens, I feel like I'm ready to deal with the consequences. You know, it's gonna be hard. Stayed in the same area, same line for 8 years, and I'm starting to change. That's good, man. It's good, Tyrone. I'm glad. I don't want you to be homeless. Yeah, I don't want to be homeless either. But there are some things that if there's a certain path that I have to go down, and being homeless is part of that journey, so I can appreciate my life later on when I do make it. I gotta sit through it. But I'm trying to move back with my mom for a job. She's being difficult. Yeah, it's I don't know. Life is difficult because I don't want to be like I need my name out there. I need to be known, not because I want to be like it's not because of the famousness. It's because I know what I can give the world, and I know the potential that I have. I'm well aware of that, and for some reason, I just don't want to take the traditional ways to get there. It's stupid, yeah, but I feel like maybe I'm just such a rebel. I'm just like I don't want to take the traditional way. I don't. I really don't. I don't want to take the traditional way. You know, and it's difficult, but but it's life, I guess. I mean, that's life is li- for everybody. Life is just us trying to figure out what are we gonna do. What are we gonna do before we die? Pretty much, like what are we gonna do before we, like you're young. I'm young, and I want to do all these things. I have so many ideas and projects that I want to do, and yet here I am. I can't even do the simplest thing. So it's like, well, where? How can I even get to that if I can't even do the simplest shit? Like fucking, you know. If I figure it out. I appreciate your positivity, Hope. I appreciate it. I really do. The I did not cook this all the way through. No, it's not disgusting, but it's just I just want to mean something in life. Simple as that. I think everybody does, but for me, it's more so because there's just something that I just feel like I can give the world, but yet here I am, you know, not taking the right steps, or at least that's what it feels like to everybody else, not taking the right steps to get to where I can give the world what I have mentally or whatever. But All I know is that if like I'm gonna look at this video like years from now, and either I'm one of two things. Either I'm going to laugh or I'm going to be crying my eyes out. Like 5 years from now, something like that. I'll be either laughing because I made it. I'll be laughing or I'll be laughing. Oh no, I'll be okay. Either way, I'll be crying. That's what it is. Either way, I'll be crying because I'll be crying of happiness because I actually made it, and I am so humbled by seeing me in the past worried about something so trivial. Or I could be actually crying because I am still in the same spot. Either way, I'm not dead, so that's a good thing. um, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's difficult. It's difficult, man. It is life is fucking difficult. And there's only so many truths that I feel like every single human being can agree on. There's only so many, and I feel like one of them is that nobody understands anybody. That is the I feel like that is a universal truth for human beings on earth. Nobody knows anybody truly, you know, unless you were to look into somebody's brain, like telepathy or some shit, and that's science fiction. So, like nobody knows the true goals of anybody, or nobody knows how somebody else is thinking or the way they think, So I feel like the best thing to do is to just focus on yourself and do what you can because you know what you're thinking because it's your brain, and just fucking just have just I don't know. There's like we don't know what our real purpose is in life. Like that's the thing. We don't know what our purpose is. Why are we here? As human beings. Like why are we even here? Right? What is the reason we are still on we are fucking a thing on earth? That in itself is the question that people every human being can ask. The four musketeers of bet. Yes, we are here. Yeah. Hey, Mom.
Hello, everyone.
That's my mom
Yeah. Just
listening
a
to.
quick question to all you guys. Why would you want to live life in 5 minutes? Why can't you just be in the moment? Just be here right now. What's wrong with that? Do what you need to do, be a YouTuber, and be successful. You only working part time, 4 hours,
She's still
less
trying to get
than
me to do
20
part
women.
time.
I mean, what's it gonna hurt? What you sacrificing? Sleep
I
time?
don't know.
Editing?
It just feels. Oh, it just feels wrong to me. Like it feels
Of
like
course it does. You don't have any bills, son.
I know, but it's still even that. Like even if I did have bills, it would still feel wrong.
It
Like
is wrong because you're basically using internet, using electricity, eating food, not contributing, and you're a grown man.
I'm talking
It's
about
not
like
okay.
working the job. I'm like a like
If you
if
guys are out there, if you're an adult, right?
I'm pretty sure most of them are
If
adults.
you're an
Yeah.
adult, once you hit a certain age, you become responsible for yourself. Period. You got to feed yourself. You got to clothe yourself. You got to keep yourself together. It's not up to your parents. They done raised you.
Mhm. Yeah.
So anybody that's encouraging him to go the homeless route,
No,
honestly,
they're not encouraging. They're like,
if they are, they're not
no,
your friends,
they're
sweetheart.
not. They're
I
not.
hope you don't listen to that.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying I want to go to homeless route. I'm just saying that as a person who is steadfast in the goals that I want to get to, sometimes you have to go through the worst to get to the best.
Of course.
And
That includes a part-time job. Still get there. Same
I
way.
can't do it.
In air conditioning, warm house. Why do it outside?
I don't know.
With
It just
crazy
doesn't.
people.
I don't know. It just. I don't understand. I just don't. It doesn't feel like I should be doing that. Like I feel like I think okay. Think of it like this. Like I feel as if there's this like every person has some type of feeling of being having this some type of calling in their life, right? And for some reason, I have this weird feeling where like maybe it's just me trying to justify my own self, but at the same time, it feels like there's something else where like you have to do this. You have to see what is on the other side of this. You can't just it's like it
Again,
feels like you're
that's
giving up. It feels like you give up when you
that's
when
exactly my
I
point. You're not giving up. You're going to work 4 hours, maybe once a week. You're not giving up.
it feel like giving up to me.
Why live out of emotion? You can live out of logic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Emotion
know.
is just a guidance system. You're not supposed
Yeah.
to live by your feelings.
I'm not living by my feelings. I'm
Yes,
just
you are. You're waiting to feel a certain kind of way, right? You're waiting to feel this is it. That's
I
what you're
don't
waiting
know.
on.
I mean,
No one
life.
ever gets to that point.
I
Every
don't.
now and then you get a glimpse. You live 80 years. Every now and then you'll feel a little something. But most of the time, you logical. You do what you got to do.
I don't know. There's something more. There's something more here that I can't grasp. But it's something there, and I can't.
Yeah, it's called income.
No, mom, it's not income.
Oh, AdSense.
No,
Magic Link.
not
Something.
that either. It's it's like it's not even. I don't even think it's even human anymore. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I really don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Like I don't. I can't. I don't even know what I even know anymore. There's just so much, and it's like the problem with I feel like the problem with me is that the more that I learn about life and the way people think and the way other people's different belief systems and all this stuff, the worse or the more well, the more I feel reluctant to do the most to do the most traditional things. Hard to say, like that's the truth of matter. That's the truth of matter. I don't feel like the more I understand life or whatever you want to say, the more I live, basically, the more I live, the more I don't want to do the traditional things. I want to do something different out of the out of the box. Think out of the box, do something crazy. Like I only got one life. Why the fuck should I, sit, let myself be, you know, I don't know, affected by this normal society that everybody is so easy to fall into. It's so easy to fall into the normal cycle of society. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucked in the head. I don't know. I just don't I can't I can't get myself to I can't get myself to to understand why you would want to do that. It's I don't know. Like I don't even know what to say anymore. Like I don't know what what else is there to be said. Like there's nothing because like the more you talk about it, the more confusing it gets. It is like, well, you know, it's just it's more another YouTuber you can talk to for more insight. I mean, maybe, but they wouldn't. I don't think they'll understand. I don't know. I don't feel like they'll understand. Like I don't feel like anybody will understand fully what I'm going through right now. Like you can understand like the basic stuff that I'm going through, but like the full extent of how I'm feeling right now is I don't think nobody will be able to understand that. Like, because they're not me. They can't understand me because you're not me. You're not me. You're not sitting here as posing as me right now. I am here. And then on top of that, I don't even know who I am. I don't know what like. Who the fuck? Like, we didn't have a name before we were born. We didn't have a name. Our parents gave us that name. For what reason? So we can, talk to each other correctly without having saying like numbers or some shit. Like, and it just gets more and more complicated the more I think about it, and it doesn't help the situation because it's supposed to bring it back. Because I think when you try to explain something, it's supposed to get simpler. But for me, when I explain something, it just gets more complicated for me. I just fuck, man. I'm glad that I am able to keep myself in composure. To be honest, like, because if my, if I let my anger, as an, well, not just as an Aries, but as like from the past, from things that I went through, if I let my anger just, if I didn't have a grip on my anger and my, my rage, I'll be tearing shit up, all the time. And that wouldn't be smart. But I wouldn't think about it being a smart because I'm angry and I'm mad. I want to destroy shit. But I'm not gonna do that. But that's, if I had one feeling that I always felt, like if there was always one specific feeling that always was there, no matter what situation I was in, it's anger, always, or rage, whatever you want to call it. That feeling to want to go and just fucking destroy shit and just punch people in the face for no reason. It's just, maybe that's just me, but like, that's, if you want to be honest, like, that's kind of how I felt and how I feel all the time. You know, and sometimes it gets so high, it gets so, it boils up. It gets almost up there to the rim and almost about to spill over. But I stop myself before I let that happen. But at this point, I don't know if anybody's listening to me. I'm junior. My parents want to immortalize themselves, and that's how most parents are. Most generic parents, they don't want if they haven't fulfilled something in their life, they want to try to fulfill it through their kids. You know, and that's just how it's just how some parents are. And I hope that the parents in the future don't do that to their kids, because you're only ruining your kids. You're only ruining what your kids you only because if you teach your kid what you want, if you only want your kid to do what you wanted to do when you were little, that kid is never going to make it in your eyes, because you're not you're trying to get them to a place that only you could have got to, but you never got to it. So you're always going to want your kid to get better and do better. And now, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a constant cycle of, the kid's not going to make it. The kid's not going to make it because they're not having fun. They're not enjoying what they're doing. They're just doing what you want them to do because they feel like you're the ones that knows best. And you know and it's a sad game that I'm still listening. Still, we're here and listening. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And it's, I don't know. Feels like sometimes it feels like that. Not when I'm going live, but like well, sometimes when I go live and there's nobody here, then yeah, I'll feel like nobody's listening because nobody is listening. I'm just talking out my ass. But talking about like when it comes to just I guess when it comes to just things in general, it feels like I don't know. It feels like everything just comes back to me. Like I say something, but it's like it doesn't hit home because I'm not good at I don't have a silver tongue. I don't know how to talk perfectly. I don't know how to like I do what I can to try to motivate people, but if you can't word it right, then it doesn't hit home for them. And feels like I'm not doing my job correctly. Like actors and actresses, beauty pageant. Yeah, that's true, Tyrone. That's true. It'd be like that. I'm scared, man. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared, man. This is a tough road that I don't want to go down, but it's not like you can't turn around, you know. See your heart, as in, yeah, my heart is. I try. I try to be nice to people, so I can't be a rapper. You can be a rapper. Anybody can be a rapper. It's just, are you willing to go through like the worst of hearing yourself rap so you can get better at it? You know, like that's what anything creative really, and that's what anything creative because if you aren't willing to see the worst of your work and get better at said worst work so you can look at it and see like, okay, that wasn't right, let me do this again and get better. It's a process. Being a rapper or a poet, or something like that, that takes work, that takes time. You have to get used to yourself. You have to understand yourself. What is that? And that's just how it is. That's just the truth of the matter. That's how I feel about it. It's the truth. You know, you have so much to offer to people. I feel like I do, but it feels like sometimes it feels like it's not. I'm never going to amount to said potential. Because there's just many things that there's a lot of mental blocks that keep me from doing what I really want to do. What is that thing doing? Shit. Um, I don't know, man. And the rap game is a trap. Depends on how you look at it, Tyrone. I feel like the rap game is a very good it's a very good thing to get into if you're interested, Just don't sign labels. That's the thing. A lot of artists want to get that money really quick, so they sign to labels that they don't really want to sign to. And they get trapped in this, you know, circle, in this cycle. And it's like just be independent. Like that's the best way to do it. Just be independent, an independent artist. Might pass out soon. It's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, it's late, you know, and I got a lot to think about tonight. And yeah, I don't know. Life is life is difficult. It's hard for me to. Mhm. I thank you guys so much. I really do. I thank all of y'all. Like there's no words of, you know, what do you call it? There's no words to describe how much I appreciate you guys because the every little thing, only kind of it what does it say? Every little every little increment of more people, everyone, I don't know how to say it. Like there's every little bit counts, every little bit counts, and it makes me continue, you know. What is that? Um, but yeah, it's just I wanna continue doing this, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Like I feel like what I really wanna do is I just wanna go into the forest or like some open space where nobody can bother me and I can just sit there and focus on just me, you know. But that is like next to impossible in the way in the place we live. So, but you know, I don't know. I just wanna like if I could, I might do that when I get older though, to be honest. I might just, take me a trip to where those monks live up there in the mountains and just stay there for like a good 5+ years or some shit and just that's it. You won't hear nothing about me. I'll just be silent and I'll be gone. Come back a better man. You know, go on top of a mountain and scream. Right? That would be the most satisfying thing ever. But there is no mountains over here. And it's crazy because I can't like there's no if I could, I would, you know, I would truly I would meditate a lot. I know I said meditate and find yourself, but it's hard to meditate when there's always noise around you. For me, I can only truly meditate when there is no sound. I hear almost barely nothing. I want to be completely silent. Otherwise, my mind's gonna focus on that, and I have to you know, and that it throws me off, and it's just like, what's the use of me trying to meditate if there's just noise that's going to be bringing me out of the state anyway? So until I can find a place where I'm just completely secluded and nobody can make any noise, there's nothing noisy around me, you know, make do. But yeah, I don't know. It's like that thing that always just nagging at me, like you need to take some time by yourself. Like that's the thing that I feel like is the most important thing. But yeah. So I'm gonna go in and let y'all go to sleep because I know it's like 1 o'clock over there where Hope is. So y'all gotta work and shit. So yeah, go ahead and get going, you guys. Um, I don't know how to end this on a positive note, to be honest. I want to end it on a positive note. I don't know how. Let me see. Just I don't know. Jack, what? No. Um, I don't know. I just hope you guys can maybe, you know, do better than me. I don't fucking know. I don't just enjoy yourself. I don't know. Just try not to think about shit too much. Then again, I'm telling myself that, but it's a lot easier for me to tell other people. So but you guys can go ahead and get you some sleep. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. The Four Musketeers. Hopefully this Wise fam will grow bigger as time goes along. But if it doesn't, I'm totally happy with just having us four here. I'm totally fine with that. Tyrone, I'm having a serious conversation here, and you're over here talking about Tanya. Are you single? Shut the fuck up, Tyrone. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Over here having a serious moment, and fucking Tyrone's over here trying to slide in them DMs like the grind never stops, does it? I love you, Tyrone. You're dope. You're a great guy. It's great to talk to y'all and stuff. Got a few more subscribers. Yeah, I did. I passed 530, so that's good. And my positive note, it is a positive note. Kind of fucking Tyrone, man. Tyrone is shenanigans. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a great night or a great day or wherever. If you're watching in the playback, I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much if you're watching in the playback, because for some reason, like, I do get a lot of other views from when after the live is over and they come in and watch the playback and stuff, and it's like, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. So, but yeah, so that's that. I mean, I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate everybody, all my subscribers and all my people who come into my live streams and stuff. You guys are amazing, because I can't thank y'all enough, because if I don't, because I feel like at a certain point when I was getting just live streaming and there was nobody coming in, I was just gonna quit, like I was just gonna stop because nobody was coming in. What the fuck is the use? But luckily one day y'all just start coming in. I was like, well, one came in, because that's the thing. Like, it's weird when like one person can come in and it just makes you feel so much better. Like, oh my god, I'm talking to nobody. All of a sudden, one person like, hey, like, what's up? There's one person in here. Let's talk. But then they end up leaving like 2 seconds later. So it's like, but it's all right. Keep I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm not gonna give up. That's one thing I cannot do. I cannot give up. Even if I am homeless on the side of the street, I will be constantly making videos for YouTube. You'll always see a video on YouTube at least once a week, honestly, because there's always gonna be some new video, because I can't give up on this. I can't. Why would I give up now? Right now, I'm already ready to deal with everything. I'm ready to take on the world. Why would I give up now? One day it'll come on and 500 people waiting for life. I know that will be so fucking amazing. That would be so awesome. That would be the best, bro. That would be the best thing of my life, bro. Like, just I come in and just 200 to 500 people are in here just ready to talk. And I'm like, I swear that day is gonna make me cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry that day. The first day that I get over like 50 people coming in every fucking live stream, I'm gonna be crying, bro. I'm gonna be crying. I wanna cry now. Oh, I can see it, and it's just like, wow, that's. I'm not gonna cry. I'm manly. Men don't cry, okay? We don't cry. I'm kidding. I'm a fucking bitch. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. If I get 50 people coming in one of these live streams, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry, because that's just, oh my god, man. I'm gonna cry. You know, and be here crying with me. And when that day comes, I am counting on you guys, you four. I'm counting on you guys to be there and moderate that chat because that chat is gonna be wild. I know it already. That chat is gonna be insane. You guys are gonna have to help me out. All right, you guys are OGs. You guys are gonna have to help me out. Okay, it's gonna be crazy. I'll be crying with Tanya and oh my god, Tyrone again with his shenanigans, bro. Again with his shenanigans, man. I need to get my boy Merce in here, bro. My boy Merce, he's kind of like my voice. It's kind of like Tyrone in a little bit, in a way, but he's more like if a girl even says hi to Merce, he starts just spazzing out like, "Oh my god, a girl just talked to me. What the fuck?" Like, chill, Merce is not that big of a deal. Just say hi back. She's like, I don't know what to say. Like, Merce. Oh my god, Merce. By the way, guys, go like after this, go check out Merce. Just go subscribe, please. Go subscribe to my boy Merce. That's how you spell it. Just go subscribe to him because he needs people to see how good see his content because he makes some really um vibes. He was some good shit. You know, he was here the other night, yeah. But I want to get him back in here more, but we'll see. Just go subscribe and tell him that you came from my channel. Please. Can we do that? Can we go and can we start that train? Not that train. I mean like what's his name? Not what the fuck like you know how when like you go and tell somebody your people to go and like fucking go and just bombard somebody. That's what I want y'all to do. Just go and bombard him with positivity. Just please. Hope DM him on Twitter. It's the same thing. Just type in Merce and you'll see it. It's like IVIERSE, but because you can't put Merce in the at, but just Hope, just go talk to him. You too, Tanya, if you have Twitter, just go tweet. I just want to see what he says. I want to see how he reacts because it's just gonna be hilarious. If somebody like Hope comes in and fucking just says he just starts talking to him. I think it's gonna be funny. Just just do that for me, please. If you get anything, if you do anything outside of this, just go subscribe to Merce and Hope and Tanya, Tyrone too, if you want to. Go and just fucking just message him on Twitter. Same name, Merce. just check him out. I think I'm pretty sure he's gonna text me like, "Yo, two girls just fucking texting me for no fucking reason. What the fuck?" Hey man, you a pretty sexy man. I'm just saying. Well, he doesn't have his picture up there, but I've seen pictures of him. He's a good looking guy. All right. Tyrone, go do that for me too, please. Please, Tyrone. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Just fucking do it. I think it'll be funny. I think you already met him though. You might have already met him though. Anyway, y'all gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. It is late. And I appreciate you guys so much for being here and for being so supportive. I can't thank you guys enough. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning in the next video. It's gonna be pretty hype. Get ready. Stay wise, fam. Stay wise and stay smart. Continue to pray for me. Okay, I don't say that a lot because I'm not a religious person, but if you do pray, pray for me. All right, simple as that. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. Peace out. Love you all.